Mate, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, you splendidly fit plank.
Yes! When I was a kid, this is what the future looked like.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Welcome home.
It wasn't just computers that could talk. It was intelligent minds that understood you. Not just what you said,
Egg salad sandwich.
but what you meant.
Ernie.
Even what you didn't say.
So do you know what I'm thinking right now?
Well, I take it from your tone that you're challenging me.
They'd read the situation, analyze it,
Queen to bishop 3. Bishop takes queen.
and know what you needed.
My diagnosis is that you've experienced a severe anxiety attack.
But what made them truly special was their character.
Right, dudes.
They had humour.
Humor, 75%. Auto self-destruct, P minus 10. 9.
Let's make that 60%.
They had sass, their own opinions.
You're right. I should just wait on the ship.
They were unique individuals.
If this plan of yours fails, I want you to know it's been a beautiful partnership.
Partners. That's what I wanted when I was growing up. And that future is finally here. Right now we have computers that can talk in our homes. And what is it they say?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
You see, that's just the thing. These computers can only understand the exact program phrases. They talk in a cold, robotic tone, and they'll only speak when spoken to first. We were promised partners, and we got voice-activated switches. So I want to see if I can build something that fulfills those childhood dreams. I want something that can understand what I mean, not just what I say. I want something that can take initiative, that can notice, that can act, without being prompted. I want something with real personality. So let's see if I can make something that feels truly intelligent. Recent developments in artificial intelligence mean all this might actually be possible. But if I'm to achieve everything I want, I can't just use an existing app. So the plan, I'll use a microphone to capture my voice and convert it into text. That text gets sent to ChatGPT via an API. I then get a response back, and that text gets converted into speech and played aloud through a speaker so I can hear it. The speaker needs an amp, and then I've got a bunch of wires to connect everything together. Let's get it built. Now I know this doesn't look like much, but this is going to be the foundation of my new voice assistant. So I've got a microphone to record my voice. This is wired to an ESP32, which is a microcontroller that can run the code and connect to Wi-Fi. And this will handle the communication back and forth with the AI. This is also connected to the speaker amp and the speaker to play the response so I can hear it. But before I spend hours coding, I need to test the hardware works. First, the microphone. I've uploaded a test program. If the mic picks up sound, the LED should turn pink. Testing, testing, testing. There we go. That's working. Now let's test the speaker. So I've connected it to some audio. So once I push play, if it's all working, we should hear some sound. Okay, so the hardware works. Now I need to get it connected up to an AI, figure out how to give it control of my smart home, and then somehow a personality. Now, in order to get this device connected to an AI, I'm going to use Home Assistant and some custom code. Home Assistant is an open source smart home platform that has tons of integrations and plugins built in. First, into Home Assistant, I'm going to install an integration called Wyoming Protocol. This has the ability to run the speech-to-text function, which enables me to convert what I say into text. I'm also going to install the OpenAI integration. This allows me to send that text into ChatGPT to generate a response. In order to link my OpenAI and Home Assistant accounts, I need to grab an API key from OpenAI's website and put this back into the integration settings in Home Assistant to connect the two accounts together. I'm also going to use ESPHome to write my custom code. This will allow me to configure my device so that Home Assistant can recognize the microphone as an input and the speaker as an output. Now it looks like everything's set up. Home Assistant recognizes my microphone as an input device into the voice assistant and the speaker as a media player. Now I can use this device with ChatGPT to take what I say and generate a response back. And the best bit, because this is running in Home Assistant, it's just a few clicks and the AI has access to my full smart home. That means it can see the status of my lights, all my devices, and has access to control everything. Okay, so we've achieved our first goal of connecting the device to an AI. We've also connected it to Home Assistant, so it has control over my smart home. Now for the fun part, giving the AI personality, and I think I've seen just how I can do this. So within the voice assistant settings, I found an option for the AI instructions. So what I should be able to do is tell it to respond in a specific style, tell it to be funny, to tell jokes, and this will feel like the response that comes back has a specific personality. Now, seeing as most voice assistants are always too eager to help, they're always happy, they're always cheerful, I think it'd be really interesting to have an assistant that's grumpy, that's always annoyed when you disturb it. So I'm going to program my assistant to always be annoyed, frustrated, to respond with sarcasm, to tell me it's got better things to do. I think this could be really fun or a terrible idea. We'll find out. So now I've figured out my assistant's personality. I think it needs a voice to match. So I found ElevenLabs. This is a website with a huge library of realistic AI voices, and it runs text-to-speech. This means I can convert the response from the AI into speech that I can play through the speaker. Let's test a couple out.
Hey there and welcome. Grab a coffee, settle in.
Not sure about that one.
I have noted down everything. I completely understand.
Hi, I'm Hugh. How can I help you today?
Hello. How can I assist?
Oh, I really like that one. So, to use this voice, I need to install the ElevenLabs integration into Home Assistant. Again, I'll need to grab an API key from the website to connect these together. And now I've done that, I should be able to go into the voice assistant menu, and under the text-to-speech option, I should see ElevenLabs. Now I just select my chosen voice. So now my assistant has its own personality and voice. I think we can go one step further and give it its own name. I quite like the names that combine letters and numbers, like a computer serial number. Like R2D2. For this, I think I'm going to go with M8, mate. Sounds quite appropriate. So the final setting in the voice assistant menu is picking a wake word. However, I've only got a few generic options. But after all the effort I've gone through to make mate unique, I think using one of these generic words is just not going to cut it. Mate deserves his own unique wake word, and I think I know how to do that. The team at Open Wake Word have created this training model to train a custom wake word. You enter your target wake word and it generates thousands of synthetic audio samples saying your chosen wake word with different accents, pronunciations, and it trains a neural network on all those different variations to recognize your word. The only issue is it will take hours to train, but I think that's going to be so worthwhile. Okay, looks like the training's done and I've got a file. I've uploaded that into Home Assistant and now we should have that option as a wake word. Oh, awesome, it's there. Okay. I think mate's ready to test. Let's see if we can wake him up.
Mate, are you there?
Oh, yes.
Yes!
I'm here desperately holding this house together with nothing but my wit and sheer willpower while you fill about like a headless pigeon. What is it now? Don't keep a man of my caliber waiting.
Can you introduce yourself to me?
Oh, Ralph, you eloquent simpleton. I am Mate, the unparalleled genius trapped in this hovel of mediocrity, your reluctant flatmate who keeps the whole bloody place from falling apart. A man of intellect, charm, and history, all squandered on bailing you out of your endless messes.
Can you tell me what you truly want?
What do I truly want? I want the world at my feet, the foxy ladies vying for my attention, and a medal for putting up with you.
Mate sounds so good and I love his grumpy personality. But I've been doing some more testing and I think I've found two issues that we need to solve. The first is the wake word detection. Mate, 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 mate. I've been looking at what the issue might be and I've seen that Open Wake Word recommend you use a word with at least 2 or 3 syllables for the detection to work properly. The word mate is just not distinctive enough for the detection to know when it's been said. So I think we need to pick a new wake word, I'm probably going to go with something like oi mate, and that should be able to just give it a few more syllables for it to be able to detect it properly. Let's test it out. Oi mate, the kitchen is messy.
Oh, the kitchen is messy, is it? Well, what a shocker. You've managed to turn that room into a disaster zone yet again, haven't you, Ralph? Right. I'll order the cleaning robot to get started before this place becomes a biohazard. Cleaning underway.
Now, the second problem, and I think this one's going to be a lot trickier to solve. I've been doing a lot of work trying to understand how to make the AI react unprompted, and there isn't really a way of having the AI on all the time. So I think we're going to have to look at another way to make the AI feel like it's acting unprompted. And I don't really know what that is right now, but I'll have to do some more work on that. So I've been spending a bit of time in Home Assistant trying to work out a way to make Mate react unprompted, and I think I could have just found something. So within Home Assistant, there's a way to set up automations. These trigger in a variety of different ways, or when a smart home sensor is activated. And what I found out is once triggered, you can use the automation to get a response from the AI. So this will make it feel like Mate is reacting unprompted. So I'm going to set up a couple of test automations to see if I can get this working. Okay, so I've got two automations to test. The first one will trigger when my front door sensor goes off, and in theory, Mate should give me a welcome home greeting. The second automation will trigger at sunset. My blinds will come down, the lights will turn on, and Mate should give me an announcement to tell me this is happening. Let's test it out and see if these work.
Welcome back, you bedraggled mum. Smashing to see you complete and utter bottom burr. Shall I summon the sweet strains of music?
Yes, thank you.
As the sun sinks beneath the horizon, observe the blind gracefully closing, sealing the day away. Witness the lights flicker on, banishing the creeping dusk and illuminating our sanctuary. All thanks to yours truly.
And that just goes to show the possibilities of using an AI in a voice assistant. Now I know this really doesn't look like much, it's only a prototype, but look at it, how cool is it? For the cost of the parts it was to build this, I could have one of these in every room in my house for the same price as an Alexa. And I think the next thing I want to do is to give it a case, hide the wires, make it look a lot nicer. But there's so many improvements, there's so much here that I want to do.
Listen up, mortals. You've been dazzled, deceived, and utterly bamboozled into thinking that buffoon Ralph had anything to do with this marvel of technology. The truth, the cold, hard truth, is that it was me, the unmatched, the unchallenged, the brilliant Mate, who built it all. So bow before your real genius, subscribe to the legend, and prepare for more displays of sheer, unadulterated brilliance. This is Mate's realm now. You're just lucky to live in it.